Thanks so much for coming to Global Eco Conference.
You bet, my
Hope
pleasure.
you're enjoying it. So first off, what kinds of innovative joint ventures have seen the most success in Namibia?
In many respects, the greatest success is just the scale. There are a lot of countries that have joint ventures, and that would include Peru and Ecuador and Kenya and many others. 3, 4, 5, 10. Namibia's been able to elevate that to 46 that are established. There's another 7 that are in the pipeline. They're all different. We've got very, very high-end US 1,200, 1,400 a night. We've got lots of mid-markets and low-end markets, a large 36-bedroom facility. We've got smaller properties, 10, 12 beds. So that range has spread out across the 19% of the land area of Namibia that's under some form of conservation management in terms of these communal conservancies, and it's employing 1,500 folks. These are some of the most rural, isolated members of sub-Saharan Africa. And so I guess I would say that the greatest success is simply the scale.
Do you think any of those ventures could work in a place like Australia, which is a first world country?
The fundamentals of the commitments are straightforward. The communities are committing to living with quality. They're creating management plans, they're electing governance, they're electing leadership, and they're desiring to create jobs, and those employees would come from the local community. The private sector is turned to for the marketing and management expertise and the capital. To the extent that many of the world's wilderness areas are surrounded by communities that live in these communal environments, we need to structure benefits. We need to ensure that their livelihoods are dependent on maintaining those wilderness areas. And so, does the model of joint ventures work in Namibia for that purpose? Yes. Could it work elsewhere? We believe yes.
What advice would you give to those looking to maybe be in a partnership with a conservancy?
Clarity. Don't rush it. Make sure that you've got the buy-in of the elders, the leaders. Sometimes those are the elected leadership, sometimes it's the informal. Sometimes it's the church leaders or the school teachers and principals. But making sure that there's a really solid understanding from the beginning. Part of that is experiential. So we found that when we talk about tourism with the community that really has never had a joint venture or any exposure to tourism, making sure that they travel a little bit and travel with their potential partner to a facility that's similar in some way, whether size or material or type of activities, so that they can understand the different types of jobs that are going to be created in real terms, not because they've heard about it, but they've been there, they've seen it, smelled it, tasted it, touched it. Then it translates into, I think, a deeper understanding that only bodes well for the long-term success. On the financial side, we found that obligating annual audits doesn't work. It's necessary. It's necessary to be very clear in the terms. No greater conflicts emerge about money is going to be the source, and that's I think true in so many places, in so many fields. If we can get clarity in terms of what benefits are really going to happen, for those to be conservative projections, and to make sure that there's transparent processes for making those transfers, it also contributes to long-term success.